We are live.
Howdy.
We are fucking live. All right. So for the people that do want to know, oh shit, what the fuck? Hold on. Go back in there. All right. So people that do want to know, 373 and 374 will be remaining that I know so far. 293.
Yay, Raziel.
298 and 293 will be moving up to those nations. Um, that's all I know of so far. I don't know if Lumberg has any more that he already knows about. Lumberg.
No, sorry, I've been living under
A rock?
under a civil war, a rock. Yeah, I just haven't had a chance to keep up. So I'm here to gain information.
Oh, okay. I know.
Good luck with that.
524. I believe they moved to 621.
Did these just happen?
Yeah, these are all the new merges that. So the Chaos
I
Land.
need to get somebody to update the spreadsheet that I have. Maddie said he was going to do it, then he vanished.
Motherfucker.
He was just in here a while ago.
Actually, Maddie said he was going to do it better than I can, like in some fancy school
Oh
program.
no! So Lumberg, he actually did. I wouldn't say he did it better, but he did make a spreadsheet with the updates. I remember he sent it to me. Matter of fact, let me see if I can send it to you. Give me a second.
But that sounds like him, though. You know, that sounds like how he would say it.
Yeah, so he did send it to me.
No, he didn't say. He was very nice about it. He was like, "Hey, do you mind if he asked me for permission?" I'm like, dude, I mean, by all means, anything that avoids me having to do it. He was nice about it. I'm just giving him a hard time. Maddie was he asked permission. I was like, you don't need my permission, but yeah, it's public. That's why I make it public.
You're supposed to be the smart guy. You know, you're supposed to be the brains of the operation.
No, Maddie's smart.
The numbers.
Maddie's smarter than I am with technology and stuff. And look, I know what my I know what my strengths are, right? So
yeah,
there's different aspects to everyone, and people are good at. Like Barry, he's good at bullshitting, So I'm just kidding.
Hey! I'm pretty solid at it. I am pretty.
Actually, you are pretty good.
I see what you did there.
Actually, Barry's superpower is he sounds white, right? Like that's his superpower. Like I was shocked, for the longest time that he's not white. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a very
not white
skill. No. Mind blowing, right?
Does this mean 320 is now in the Globe 1 GC?
Yeah, so 320 and 309 are dropping down to Globe 1 GC. And fucking...
Wait, GC's announced?
No, we just know that by tracking everything, we can tell who's going to be dropped down and who's going to be moving up. So basically 298 and 293 moved up to 373 and 374. So therefore, that left two spaces that were in Globe 1 GC to be replaced, which means the next two in line would be 309 and 320 by their current ways.
You're assuming that they're still going to do 32 groups of 32?
No, because Group 1, they had 36 last time.
36?
There was 36 opponents in Group 1 for last GC.
Wow, I've been really in hibernation then.
Yeah, take a look at it. You'll be able to see. You'll be able to tell. Because 299
Civil War
screwed up my algorithm. I can't predict it anymore. So that's shitty.
So 299 was the last nation in.
No way, there was 36.
There was, because 299 was the last nation in the Globe 1 in the Globe 1 bracket. And take a look at the. All right, ready now. Look at the little thing that Maddie has up right now. You know what I mean? I'm gonna.
There's no way it was 36.
Look. All right, so Globe 1, you're scrolling down. All right, so just skip. So we're at 9 right now. All right, so 4. So 4 is 1. All right, so we're gonna
and then it goes down to 30.
Oh, so 35. So then you skip the 4. All right, so there's 32. Yes, you're correct.
Yeah.
So it's 32. And 299 being the last.
Order.
Yeah, sorry. I just looked at the way he had the the spreadsheet where it said 35 was 299. If that makes any sense.
You mean you don't know how spreadsheets work?
Yeah, clearly, apparently. All right, so 35. So there was 32. So 299 it was the last one. So now 293 and 298 are now 374 and 373, which drops down 309 and 320 into the first bracket. So those two are now in that bracket, and then you go and do another 32 people. Let's scroll down. It will end at what? 459. Well, actually no, because there's a lot of other merges as well. So it'll probably end a little higher actually, because 428 is going to 400. 426 is going to 459, I believe. Let me go take a look. 439. Yeah, so 426 is going to 439. 428 is going to 400. Let me see. Yeah, 524 is going to 621, and I don't know what these mergers are doing. I believe 581 is staying 581. I don't really know too much about those nations. Anything past 524, I really don't know much about. But yeah, that's gonna end up being an odd scenario, yeah. GC's gonna get.
Well, while he's not here to defend himself, let's talk about the fact that Joker from Nation 320 said that he's going to quit.
He's gonna quit? He's not gonna quit, bro. He always says
That's what he said.
He's not gonna quit.
Because he's in Globe 1.
No fucking way he's quit.
You already won GC. I mean, this was inevitable anyway. So,
Nikki, I can't find that link. For some reason, it never shows up on my phone for the lives until it's over. Even if I try to like look it up.
What you looking up?
My actual link to my live right now.
Oh, spare that link.
Word. Oh, what's going on, Jaywalk? We was just talking about you earlier. How you came into chat while we were like mid-fight and said who's trying to make out.
Fuck that guy.
Don't even get him started, man.
All right. Whose fart box you want me to tongue punch? Because I'm in.
I have Cash's fucking avatar up while you're saying that, and it's fucking priceless.
All right, he can get it too.
Fucking Cash. So 426, you guys are moving to 439? Was that fine? I know last time I checked, 426 was moving to 439. Like at round 2, they were losing. I don't know if they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. We lost.
Damn. So
Damn, how'd you manage that?
Leakers.
Damn, bro.
Wait, did you lose those guys like rank 300 in Elite War?
That's fucking terrible. I feel bad. I hope they have a decent void record. That'll be
38%. 38%.
Oh, bro, why would they do that? Why would they even fight for 439? The fuck?
I know it's pistol. He I don't know. He thinks that everybody's leaving Globe 6 or 7. He says that's better for uranium.
Yo. Oh no. This fucking guy. You guys are gonna have
all the minds are the same. It don't matter.
To us, it doesn't really matter. We're just gonna keep on fighting. It kind of sucks that we're gonna start from bad record, but it's fine. We'll keep doing our own thing.
That's good, starting from a shit record, man. That gets to show you and the nation. You know, you guys fucking started from shit. If you hit the top, then you're fucking golden.
Yeah, but they gave up a.
Don't blame it on. Yeah, don't blame it on them. Let's share some results. Like, let's see what happened.
Bro, that's rough. Sorry to hear that, man. I mean, you guys gave up a 70% void record for a fucking 39. That's rough.
I'm not. They could keep it.
It's leakers, bro. Leakers.
Nah.
Leakers. Who else merged?
I'm confused. You have a
Oh.
70% win record in void, but you lost against people that have a 30% win record.
It's under me, BK.
I was fighting for just to stay with 78% win record, but I guess their logic is I don't know what Pistol's thinking.
Pistol. Oh, that's who you guys merged with? Them fucking guys? Oh no. Yo. Oh no. They're solid though. They're fighters. I give it to them. They are fighters.
They're fighters on non-kill events, apparently.
We're getting we're getting Hemi and the other fighters though, so that's a cool thing. It's not really much of a leakers. It's just when there's too much peacetime, peaceful times create weak men. That's what just happened. It's just
They get
not enough.
complacent.
That's right.
Damn.
Good times make weak men.
Yes, sir.
Weak men make bad times. Bad times
No.
make strong men.
Bad times make you stronger because you're more adept to shielding, to playing smart. We just kind of like sloppy. It's just some few players who like gave a window opportunity to get attacked, and it was just pistol and Hemi just hammering, attacking, withdrawing. That's it.
Wow.
Don't you just love that attack withdrawal shit?
And to be honest, we weren't even given an opportunity to even attack. We were just like they just shielded the entire time, so we were just left with hunting monsters.
No.
But
Yeah.
Did you say chunky mustard?
no, I said hunting monster. Sorry.
A little bit.
So, but it's all good. We're gonna merge and we're just gonna do the best of it.
Are they in Civil War still?
I'm not really sure. I tried to ask about it, but hopefully there's no civil war.
No.
Oh, you
Did
want
you
it.
say you were in Lumberg? Did you say you were in Civil War?
That was me, not Lundberg.
Yeah, but Lumberg
No,
was saying
Lumberg-
he was like caught up in war or something.
Yeah, Lumberg.
Yeah, we're in Civil War. Yeah.
Oh man, that sucks, dude. You guys were really like I come over and I visit every once in a while to kind of pay attention to the politics and nation chat. I mean, seemed like a winning group. I mean, was it due to a merge or something?
We're still a winning group. I mean, our void record is like 90, 94, 95.
Wow.
You're
Yeah.
doing it for the 85 nations, dog. Smith.
Nation chat has nothing to do with how good or bad some nations is. Like
Well,
Just seeing what they're talking about.
to a new, yeah, because like I'm in such a newer nation. I went to his nation because he was one of the first videos that I was paying attention to, right? And so I was curious about the politics about like when do you come up with a cutoff of like you got to be C30 by such and such date or you're getting cut. Like we're gonna burn you. Like you got to be T4s or whatever. Like I took a lot of the stuff that if you go into his nation and you just click on his avatar and scroll through his nation chat posts, there might be a lot of trolls, but you could incrementally see what Lumberg was doing, like politically, like as he was making his post in nation chat, like what he was trying to do. Nothing else.
that's going from somebody saying like trying to discredit him as a person and a player and an influencer, which nobody here is going to do that.
Well, no.
If they do try to, they will be shorted often. But like, I get what you're trying to say, but like, never go and do that. Like, via nation chat, like you're going to get no value from that. Like,
Well, let Lumberg talk on this one. That's kind of his subject. It's his nation.
Yeah, I mean, we used to pride ourselves of never having a civil war, right? I mean, because we kind of worked together And,
Yeah.
I kind of preached to people like, hey, you can work through everything. Of course, in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have said that because now we're in civil war and you can't work through everything, right? So, but
Burn
that
'em
being
all, fuck
said,
it.
that being said, it's every single nation is going to go through the fight of, farmers versus, people that want to win, spenders and, tyrants and differences. So let's face the fact, right? Everybody that plays this game, that spends heavy, has a propensity to kind of win and win and likes to win, right? That's why we spend gobs of money on this. So usually it
Yeah.
brings out pretty big egos, and sometimes those egos don't get along, right? So I think it's a good bit of luck, right? Like how well you work together. It takes a lot of leadership, but a good fraction of your success depends on getting like dedicated good leaders that want to work together. So
Yeah.
I think peace can still be achieved even if you're in civil war. Civil wars, it's fun for a little bit and then it gets pretty boring and it gets in the way of winning. So far it hasn't affected us because we have enough people and enough players that care about the void record. Now we lose every frenzy. I think we don't care about frenzy. That's like fun day. But void, we still kind of pride on that. But pretty soon it's going to get to the point where, the other alliance that we're in civil war with might try to, sabotage that. But, so far it's, I don't have anything against the nation that we're in battle with. I don't get personal, but some people do get personal. And when you get personal and, you let emotions get in the way, it's just, and if there's enough people on both sides that can like never reconcile, then you're going to be stuck with it. But in terms of the things that you're asking about, which is, what's the cutoff? Where do we how do you trim the fat? Like, when is, having a social life more important in a game than like, what you're contributing to the win-loss record or just in events? Those are all competing challenges that everybody will have to get through, right? And sometimes you just have to cut the ties of being nice but honestly, it's a balance, right? You take too much of a heavy-handed approach, and you're going to have a bunch of trolls and leakers and intentional leakers. You take too much of a soft approach, and you're just going to have the same effect, right? Leakers on the other side from just not having right discipline. So it's probably, and I think the other person, I don't know who was saying, but you probably don't want to do diplomacy on Nation Chat, right? Nation Chat is like a dumpster fire sometimes and troll heaven. You probably want to engage with the leaders in like private chats.
Yeah, but you just and I even reached out to you. I even like emailed you as I was coming into the nation. But what I would do is I'd pay attention to all R5, R4s that were posting things in Nation Chat, and I would rifle through the timelines at which you guys like came up with solutions for how you were going to deal with something. And why I did that was because I this was the first time I'd ever played the game before. So I was trying to help our nation figure it out because people were, there were people that were making some really weird decisions and it just didn't smell right. It didn't seem right, So I was one of the beefier people in my nation at the time. So I felt like maybe my voice should be heard, but I didn't really have a voice because I didn't know what was the right thing and the wrong thing. So I went through and I rifled through all of your posts in Nation Chat and all what was said and stuff like that. And so I started to apply some of the, like, hey, you need to be C34 by such and state, or C30, C30, or you need to be T4s and some of the other politics that you guys were doing as you were announcing it to the nation. Why? Because I was starting to do the same thing in my nation and trying to figure out when was a good time and stuff like that. So I don't know. So anyway, I thought it seemed like in Nation Chat, your whole nation was really like mellow, like with one another, anyways, with one another. But that sucks. I hope it's short lived. I hope you guys get through it like without too much, craziness.
No, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, we used to be that way, and I think that last merger, there's just too much of kind of nations being used to being like the leading alliance and setting the rules, and so so I think we clashed from our last merger, and then since then it's been like walking on eggshells, and then it finally got into where we got into a civil war.
It's nation versus nation. It's not like an alliance versus another. It's like a nation versus another nation.
One of the top nation in the merger nation of one of the nations that we merged with is who we're in battle with. So it's like it used to be number 1 and 2 that clashed, but now I think BP wise, I want to say we're winning the civil war, right? So just because we still put up points in events, right? Our BP isn't dropping that much, and they're like 4th or 5th in BP. So, but you can't kill an alliance in this game. You can't kill players. Like it can still do damage to you. So there's no winning in civil war.
Oh man, in my nation you can. At least right now, probably not in your nation. Probably not in your nation, but in the 700s plus, you could take one strong player and they can just decimate alliances and just walk through them and nothing. Just basically farm on main cities.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I'm saying like if there's enough paying people that are heavy spenders in that alliance, you can never really take them down because they'll just spend their way out of it. So it's good for Camel.
Yeah, it's true.
Definitely good for Camel. Definitely good for Camel.
I was zeroed like 3 times. Like I'm not really good at shield management, but the good news is that I don't lose that much anymore, and it's all fun. I can still, as long as I have 1 fleet, I'm good.
That's a Van Gogh.
That's cool. And you're slow growing it too, or you're not like going crazy at it. You're following your spreadsheet. Your spending spreadsheet, right? You're following like
I'm a peasant. Yes.
Yeah, you always say that in your videos, so that's why I was like, because I'm curious to see how your city's doing now after all this time. Like with enough time on your side, the way you spend, I'm wondering how good it's working out for you. Like if you're at the same level as other people or not.
No, she keeps putting it there.
I mean, I'm not going to be at the level of people usually in this podcast, right? Like they're the top. I'm definitely like competing at a top alliance level, and it's more about teamwork and kind of battle strategy. But yeah, I mean, you have to be able to keep up. It sucks like being really really weak, right? So I'm probably in my nation, I'm not even top 100 and stuff. If that gives you an idea, right?
Oh wow, okay.
Not top 100, but our nation is pretty unique in the sense that it has pretty healthy spending, right? I mean, it's we've gotten lucky with maintaining players and relationships and a high spending level.
That's cool.
I mean, nothing compared to like the powerhouse nations like 52, 219, but organically grown.
385.
Pretty good.
And you didn't say 385, so that tells me right there. That's the reason. That's the reason why I can't go to 385 because there's not a bunch of spenders there.
No, they're just a bunch of farmers.
Yeah, just a bunch of farmers over here. Don't worry about us. Don't pay us no mind.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just talking about I need 26,000, uranium. I'm talking about I'm going to be C40 for 3 months without cannons. Like I don't know.
Or you're a C-36 asking for fucking all the food and oil and fucking minerals. Minerals for C-40. But got no uranium.
Request us for Void, dog. We'll farm for you guys. What's you guys farm us? No big deal. Trust me, you'll be all right.
I gotta get a team first. I gotta get some forecast here, man. I gotta get everybody. The people that you're telling me to get to merge with into my alliance, they're still not merged yet, man.
We're just farmers. Don't worry. Don't worry about us. We'll help you level up some guys.
I'm telling you, I might beat you because I got some cannons. I got some cannons for you. I got a good 600,000 cannons for you.
Yeah, but that fleet size though.
Don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it.
Them fleet size though, and them reductions though.
Listen, all my weaknesses. So you're just gonna pull my pants down and laugh at me. You better stop that shit.
Can we just go ahead and do that now?
Yo, pause. Don't get Jaywalk riled up, all right? Let's not get him going. League God's in here. What's up, bro? Ritachi. Oh, shit. We got a little squad in here. Okay.
So who won the Chaos Lands?
374, 3731, 621 is 524 is going to 621, 539.
All I'm saying is I hope I don't get merged now before the next GC, so I can beat the living shit out of Raz's Nation.
Yo, just let your VIP know that.
I want you to teabag that motherfucker.
Like, pause my merge real quick. I just need to see something.
Yeah, I just need one round to be able to have 425 wax that ass after they get merged and they can't come
Or just ask them for a void real quick.
They don't want that pressure, bro.
They don't want that heat, bro.
Yeah, no. And League God, I do appreciate your word or use of the word hot garbage. So
yeah.
Oh, so
yeah, it's just not good, man. Both of those nations, you know, and I'm happy that Faith won, man. That's good, man, because you know that team over there, as much as they were a problem for so long, you know, I hope that they can turn that merge with Dreadnought into something, because I feel like it's going to be a bunch of, you know, trash. Because I've played 298 a bunch of times over the years, and they haven't been good for like 3-4 years. You know,
both of them will be, yeah. Yeah,
so I hope they can come together and put some squads together, because you know that'll be nice to see, you know. But I don't think that's gonna happen for Raz's Nation at all.
All right, so we do have a question in the chat. I don't know. I don't really know these two nations, but 460 and 522 merge. They're gonna merge into 460. Anybody know anything about those two? Anybody here?
Yeah, I mean, they sound like two nations that both of us have never heard of, so that should be enough said.
I mean, I think I've heard of 522. I think so.
I've never heard.
I'm pretty sure we played 460, and if we can't remember, we obviously walked them.
So no, is 460 Shiachi?
Never even heard of that person.
I know 522's Dark Side.
Yeah, they're pretty straight.
Like
a lot of their players, if I'm not mistaken, left though. Went to 524.
Wow. I don't know. Sounds gay. I haven't played either of them. I know the 460 nation got to be trash because I've never heard of them, and I'm down there. So,
damn.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kat.
Yeah. No one knows. No one cares. Like.
I mean, but like the only reason why people know about like 374 and shit like that is because of Raz, you know? Without Raz, I mean, what are they?
All right, and then there's another question. Any word on world merges for the older first globe nations? I feel like that's more of like a Lumberg question than for me. I don't really know much about whether they're going to get another merge or not anytime soon.
How long has it been since 52 and like those guys got merged last?
I've been there 3
I can take
years.
a look. Give me a second. I put it in this little chat. Maddie has a tracker.
I think it's been 3 merged since 52 merged.
All right, so they haven't. Their last date of merge for 52 was 4/15/2022.
Yeah, it's April.
Yeah, it's 2 years ago.
2 years on.
Yeah. So they're going on 20 where is it?
Yeah, it's
23 months. 23 months for them, 28 months for for 33 is 28 months, for 30 is 29 months, 23 months for 1 and 2. 199 is 23, 113.
I mean, but aren't all those boys still fat as fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like fat, like 25 million BP plus.
Who?
Yeah.
Like all those nations.
No, 52 has got like 16. It's the
total.
It's like 16 to 18 around that range. It is probably the smallest out of all those nations.
Damn.
30 has like closer to 30.
Liga, you're definitely next, bro. Like you're on month number 17, and 426 just got theirs at 17.
Yeah, no, I figure I'm in the next merger, man. I just don't think that there's anything in the pool that's left other than 429.
I'll tell
If
you
they
right
give us
now,
429, man, the globe's ours, you know. So it's like there's nothing in
429
it.
is still left. It's 431. Oh, hold on, let me go look at the other one. Sorry. Predictive merge.
431's actually a pretty good nation, but they're one of those T4 fighter nations, man. I wouldn't be
Yeah,
able
so
to deal with.
431's left, 437's left, 443's left, 437, 503. That's likely going to be your merge pool.
Yeah, a bunch of trash other than 429, brother. 429's literally the only valuable nation left.
Praying for you, brother. Praying for you.
I think it was 443 or 437. One of those two was like halfway decent, but
437
I feel like
garbage, bro.
Yeah, so is the other one. 443
They
is like
lost a lot of
halfway
it.
decent, but you know, you're talking about cleaning up, you know, 2-3 billion BP of farmers, you know, and that'll probably cause tension and all that stuff. So who the hell knows? I'll deal with it when the time comes, man. You know.
You don't think they'll merge you higher than 400s?
They could.
I mean, it's unlikely, you know.
But they've done it before.
Didn't they do a 600 and 300 world?
Yeah, they did a 564 and 394.
394 went up to the 500 somewhere.
Yeah, they went to 564.
I mean, I guess it's possible. I mean, I just don't know anything about the 500s. You know, like I think the only nation that we fought, you know, in those things, other than like you know, Great Ones Nation, I would say is like 550 that recently got a merger. I think. So I really don't know what's in the 500s other than you know 524 is like the only other nation that I've you know I know people from, I guess. So, and anybody else out there I've never heard of, you know, once again. So, the only 500 nations I've ever heard of outside of like 524 is the fucking Chinese nations.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's gonna be a weird merger pool for you, bro. It's gonna be tough. It's almost like it kind of sucks that you're getting put in the endings. Like,
yeah, you know, I'd like to think that it's almost, you know, whatever. Fucking camel's way.
It's a hit or
holding a
miss.
nigga back, you know? Fucking.
It's like a legit hit or miss for you.
Yeah, it's either I get what I want, which is 429. I've wanted 429 since, you know, last year this time. So, you know, long story short is that I get what I want or, you know, I get some bullshit, you know, and I'm going to clean it up forever.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be a weird pool. But all I know is next GC is gonna be fucking wild in our globe.
I don't think it's going to be that wild, man. I mean,
It's
you
not
know,
gonna be like last GC. Last GC was insane, but I think it'll still be in like. There's gonna be some competition. We're losing 320 in that bracket. We're losing 309 really didn't do anything. I don't even think they made the semis. So that's not really.
I mean, who the hell knows what's going to happen, man? You know, do we even know when the next GC is going to be?
It's every 3 months.
Yeah, so.
But
Do you think there's going to be another merger before the next GC? Probably one.
The thing that they did last time is I believe they didn't. If Lumberg's still in it, he would know this. I think they skipped the third round of mergers right before that last GC. Like they didn't do them.
Yeah, so that would be bunk, bro. So like, if you're gonna screw me on another GC and give me a shit merger, at least let me, you know, get a merger before GC. You know.
Facts. But I'm almost positive they did skip because I only remember 2 rounds of mergers before that last GC.
Yeah, again, it wouldn't surprise me. Fucking VIP is worth a big nothing, you know.
Actually, no. So, what had happened was I believe they started instead of making it 3 months for every GC, I think it's every 2 months.
Okay.
I think that's what it was because I remember everybody like kind of saying like that was a short time frame or whatever, like to jump right into another GC.
Who won with 426 and 437?
437, 439. Sorry, it's 439.
439, my bad.
Yeah.
439 beat them, huh? Pistols must have went out there and beat up the twins.
I believe Rob was just in. Yeah, Rob's in here too. He was in here talking about it a little bit. I'll probably give you more insight of exactly what happened.
Because that's a pretty decent merger too, man. You know.
No, absolutely. I even told them that when they were talking about it. I think it was him or no, Titan. Me and Titan were talking about it. We were just shooting the shit, basically talking about like, like out of the mergers, he probably got one of the decent ones out of that merger.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, realistically, if in fact Faith can, merge, into the Dreadnought Nation or the Dreadnought Alliance somehow, some way, and they can really come together, I mean, they might be a problem. But I think 439 can potentially be a problem with all those bigs now,
Definitely something to see, for sure. I definitely think they're one.
Yeah, I mean, it's about participation. I recently played them in a Void or some shit like that, 426, and they're still split up. Seems like an American alliance and like an Asian alliance, essentially. So very similar to 425, but they're still split up, so they're kind of easy to beat with that regard. But hopefully now they can merge together with kind of the same capacity over there in 439. Because I know that Pistols guy is pretty good, man. He's got a little dinky city in 425. Him and I chatted up a bunch, so I know he's pretty good at what he does. But we recently played him in a Void too, and just I don't know if it was a Void, it was a Frenzy maybe.
They didn't have participation, right? They was just kind of like So now they.
I mean, you just play similar to
that's
the
why I like that
last
merge.
night, man. You can just look at the elite war ranks. Look at the reps. Who's participating. Is it 5 guys who are fighting in Void War? Because that's you can usually beat those guys.
But that's what I really look for in the merges is when you look at the nations and like see what they actually need in their merger. That's kind of like a lot of people they look at merges and they're like, oh yeah, I want this nation because like they got this fucking alliance or whatever, and like they got this guy that's in there super strong. But like if you have a super strong guy and you guys have shit participation, I mean,
it's trash, bro.
Yeah, so like when I look at like the 426 merger, you're saying that 439 this didn't have the participation. Well, they're gaining that in 426. Like,
well, I think if anything, participation wise, I think 426 was down on the participation.
No, they were high on participation, very high. I faced them in a Void, and bro, it was like they had the numbers. They definitely they had the numbers to participate for sure. The last time I played them, which was
between the two alliances, they just couldn't hurt you as one. Two alliances.
Well, we were just too like active. Like it was like they had to deal with the strength and the activity. That was their issue. So
we just played 426 in Void like a month ago. Like I think they were our last Void in 357 anyway. So yeah, we just played 426 and. It wasn't like an easy Void or nothing, but it wasn't difficult, and it was mainly because there was 2 separate alliances with, like I really didn't have to wear a shield much because 25 guys ain't gonna hurt me. You know what I'm saying? And like that's kind of what the participation was looking like. I think like the best report, I saw like maybe 20 or 25 reigns somewhere, not even necessarily an attack. But not talking down about them because they got 2 solid alliances over there. But they definitely need to come together if they're really gonna, participate in some way. Again, I look at it, like elite war ranks. You just go in there and you look at their elite war ranks, and it's, it's like it ain't all that great, So those are the things that same with 439. So unless all those guys come together, I forget the line's name's W something over there. They're gonna have to come together, man. Period. Can't be split up like that.
I think they're gonna be solid. I honestly, personally, out of all the mergers that happen within our globe, I'd say they probably got the best merger out of that pool.
The best merger potentially is the Dreadnought merger if they can again come together. If it's 2 separate alliances like they're currently doing, man, I don't think they're going to be much headache, because anybody can beat RNG right now, and anybody can beat, Dreadnought's alliance right now. So it's a matter of, what can you really put together,
Correct. Absolutely. I've looked at that. I've seen that their nation looks like it could be very solid if they do come together, but it's the
I just don't see it happening, man. Like I think I said in your chat earlier on your server, it's just like I feel like 298 is very similar to 293. Super selfish. They only want to play certain things. Sure, shit is in Void War, or Frenzy or any real events like that. They seem to really enjoy the spend events like, Iron Blood and, Triangle War, DOD, stuff like that. But when it comes down to frenzies and stuff, or excuse me, voids and shit like that, I mean, I feel like 298's win rate's like sub 50%.
Yeah, no, I mean, I went over for a 373 to give him a hand in Chaos Land, and it literally was Battle of the Worms. Like, they would not hit.
I mean, that's how it is on, like whatever, like I just played 298 in Frenzy this past weekend, and I think I have one cool report with like 22 guys attacking my tower, and Dreadnought's one of them. It's like, come on, man, like what the fuck? Get out of my nation with that bullshit. Like please, like do us all a favor and just stay at home in your bubble before you come to my nation with 22 guys. Just don't do that.
Yeah, I went to 385 and I did the same thing. I was trying to help those guys out win Global Conquest, and I couldn't do it, man. Couldn't do. No matter how hard I tried, it was like, they were done.
You played in 385 for Global?
No.
I was about to say, I was like, I don't remember you being here, bro. Why you lying? Why the fuck you lying for, bro?
I was gonna say, because I was there. I don't remember you being there, brother.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what the hell? Man, it's tripping.
But you had the right story. I was there fighting, man. And
I did have the right.
You had the right story,
just
man.
Enough, right?
Yeah, you knew enough, man, because that's how it was. Barry didn't want to eat it, but at like about 20, 30 minutes left, I'm like, we ought to just help Rexy win now, man, because we can't, like the math ain't mathin'.
Bro, but at the end of the day,
and then Barry's just still speeding into everything.
Like a gangster.
I know, man. That's what I like about Barry, actually. He's just like, bro, Allen Iverson is one of my favorite basketball players of all time. And it's because he just, no matter what, he would just go crazy. Like someone would get a hold of that guy and kill him if he didn't win, or if he didn't have like 50 points, someone was gonna get a hold of him and kill. Like the way he played was just absolutely intense all the time. And I like the
385's got no quit. It ain't just St. Barry. It ain't just Barry. No offense, Barry.
Nah. Fuck, you already know. What you mean? Hell no, we don't ever give up. That's the one thing about us, bro. We will keep coming no matter what. We don't give nobody.
Barry, read the chat real quick. Someone wants to invite to the server or some shit like that.
What? Invite to the server? So invite them to the server. Who the hell want? I can't even read that. Where?
Rob 426 Green Eyes from 439 wants invite join podcast.
Invite.
Rizzo got it. Don't worry about it.
What you mean, man? Get him in here.
I think that's definitely the best merger though. Is the potential of 298 and whatever. But I also think that 373 is going to have a completely new, vision of life, because those guys don't play like events on Sundays. They just don't.
No, they definitely don't show up. I mean, we'll see though. I truly stand by this word. You guys can mark me for it, but out of the group that just merged, I still stand by that 426 and 439 is the best merger.
Yeah, bro, for sure. They have a really good alliance in 439, man. Like they really do that.
Better than the 524 one?
WMD.
They're not our globe chicken. That we're talking about for like our globe.
All right.
They obviously got like the best merger out of the whole entire pool. Absolutely. Like 524, whoever got 524 is gonna be the best merger in the pool.
Did 524 move up or what? Because they got some Guacamole Nation, right?
They went to 621.
Ah, that's not a bad idea.
No, it's not a bad idea. They're just trying to keep moving, I guess. I don't fucking know.
I think they're trying to stay out of our globe, and they know eventually they're going to move down. Or, group 2 for conversation's sake.
Likely, eventually, yeah. But so 99's asking does anybody know when 99 will merge? We said that earlier. We have no idea. We have no clue.
Yeah, just adapt the consciousness of what's a fucking merger, because that's what I've adapted, Many of those other guys, down in the first globe or whatever, same capacity. I feel like they're not going to move down until they can consolidate. You know.
And then somebody from 374 is asking, what are they asking? What the fuck? Where was it? I think that 3-7 merger is a good one if we can consolidate Orc, SAS, and Lead. I think that merger.
I mean, whoever's saying that just needs to stop.
I think that merger is going to be.
We had this conversation. They should have joined Raz's podcast last night.
Exactly.
It'd be laughing. And it's not laughing stock. I mean, hopefully they can come together. But I think that me and the guy from 151 last night just blatantly showed this guy what 293 is about. Because again, they just don't play the game. They like to spend some money. They like to casually farm. They like to do this. They like to do that. But they don't like to play the game at a high level. And they don't like to win anything. That's for sure.
Are you in Raz's Nation?
Am I in Raz's Nation? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
No.
Were you playing against him in Chaos Line or something?
No.
I thought you were saying. Oh, okay. I was confused.
Nah.
No. Last night we were having a similar podcast in reference to these, mergers, and it's kind of just written all over the wall that 293 is a bunch of donkey trash, So I just hope that doesn't happen for Faith, because I think that 298 and 373 is a decent merger, but I also think that it only looks good on paper,
Raz lost the Chaos, right?
No, they won the Chaos Land.
They did win? Okay, so I think I saw the report backwards then.
Yeah, they won the Chaos Land. So they're 293's moving up to 374, so they can get
lead guy. I think you motivated him to win it.
I mean, at the end of the day, he should have won it because 293 really sucks. That's just really what it is. Call it the Worm War because that's probably what they fucking did. Whatever. It's a joke, man, because they just aren't good.
Mm.
It's one thing to have a bunch of powerful cities and look at this and look at that, but at the end of the day, if those cities aren't doing shit, it don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I heard the main guy and the number one, the top guy in the alliance he's just trying to sell a city. He doesn't care. He's
been trying to sell a city, from what I understand, ever since him and 299 didn't get their merger. So Kaya and him had some little thing going on, whatever that was, and they were supposed to come together. Never happened for whatever reason. So he's been trying to sell ever since. Ayataka, yeah, whatever that guy's name is. But now it's all X's, blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, if you look at his rep points, that guy's got 30,000 rep points, and he probably got half of them from DOD,
Facts. It's rough, bro. I mean, I don't see that merger being a good merger at all.
It just can't be. I mean, you can go to the same thing with 298. Go look at their rep points, man. Go look at their Elite War ranks. Those are telltale signs for me. If there's not an alliance in there in the fucking top 75, man, get out of my face.
For Elite Wars?
Yeah, bro, get out of my face, man. Don't even come to anywhere around me.
Yeah. I hear it. At all. What's up, Jen? I see you.
I will say, though, 357 did beat 406 Gun today in Elite War. They can eat a big dick.
Oh, shit. You guys took him down?
No, we did not take them down, but we won. Let's put it that way.
They went down to towers?
Yeah, for sure, man. We both had first of all, their fleet sizes are unreal, right? Very similar to 385 Day, cocksuckers. And but you guys all moved. They had about 30 or so on base that really wasn't moving much, but they still had 85 plus in that bitch, bro. So it was, but we had the same amount, but we had more people moving, so we ended up getting the win. But I'm sure we'll be on the rematch here soon. Those guys will show up with 100, bro.
I gotta mess with them. I never can find them, bro.
That's the first. I'll tell you, man. I've challenged them or defended against them between 357 and 425. I'd probably say 7 or 8 times over the years. Dude,
I've never faced them ever,
and I've never beat those fucking pricks until today.
I've never had the chance to face them.
They're good, man. They'll show up with every one of their fucking members. That's for sure.
Yeah, they're talking in the in the chat, they're saying that you're from 420.
I'm smoking a joint as we speak, brother. So I agree.
He's in 425, guys. He's in 425.
Oh, they don't know where I'm. Got it.
Not what nation you're in. He's in 357 and 425.
Yeah, I didn't recognize your voice. I had to actually go back and look at who I was talking to. But yeah, I think Raz is always after trying to get you. Has he gotten any of your cities ever?
Well, after last night's podcast, and he knew that I wasn't buffed sitting in the mines, he popped whatever he needed to pop and hit me with the razzle dazzle at about 3:00 in the morning. So, but the first report that he did it on, he failed. He had to adjust his fleet, even though he had 100,000 more troops than me. He had to adjust his fleet to get the win, but he got the win, so I'll give it to him.
Isn't that on your weaker city as well, though?
Yeah,
not that it's weak, but weaker for you.
Weaker city comparable to my main,
correct. I'm not saying it's weak. Yeah,
it's still a top 5.
So he's never
10 base probably in this globe.
Probably top 4.
He's never beat your main.
Has he ever had the opportunity to hit your main?
No, I mean the BP's too much. He would never hit my main.
I would love to just see that report to see him. Yeah, I'd love to see him just bounce off of you. I'd love to see that report.
We had a void with 374 from 357 probably last year sometime, and we beat him pretty badly. That's good enough. Even if I had the chance to necessarily kill Raz, I'd like to think I probably wouldn't. Unless I was down and losing in the void. If I was losing, then yeah, I would kill him. But if we're up, I wouldn't kill him just because he's whatever, buddy.
Yeah. Somebody's asking why the hell is 700 globes getting 200 nations for Elite War, bro? It's about rank. Like if you're ranking high, you're gonna base harder alliances. It doesn't really matter what globe you're.
Yeah. After the win today with Gun, I went to go challenge the next opponent and it was all top 8. It wasn't even like top 20. It was top 8. It's fuck all you guys.
Wait till you
I was about to just challenge Gun again.
Wait till you get to where I'm at, bro. It's fucking a nightmare, bro.
Yeah, no thanks. That just becomes like you're spending as much gold and or whatever in that 45 minutes than you do for an entire void.
No, not necessarily.
For me, yeah.
Yeah, for you, yes. For you, for us, not really. It's like it starts to show like when you start getting like the participation and the strength to actually like hang and bang there, so to speak. Like you can actually like kind of casually go about the play style and still win. That's when it starts to show. It's like when you start like chasing like the higher rank, that's when it starts getting a little bit more difficult. That's when it starts getting expensive.
I mean, but you're up. What are you guys rank now?
I think we're like 15, 16, or 14. I don't know. We're somewhere around that general area. We actually recently just lost to 1, but I don't think we should have lost. I think we'll come back and try it again. But I feel like we can take down 1. Nation.
1.
Nation.
Oh, nation. Okay, got.
Yeah, we took a little bit of a beating. It wasn't like we brought them down to towers, but it was we were missing a few core guys. So I mean, give it a run around again, and we'll give it a go. I think we can get them.
Have you fought like the Ronaldos or anything like that? That's down there.
Our time zones doesn't mesh with their time zones. We're ranked 15th right now. Somebody wrote it in chat for me. But yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely like it's a lot more fun like fighting at those like higher levels, in my opinion. Is because like you're actually like seeing like how you're comparatively matching up with these older nations, like so like these more known alliances that have been around for ages, and seeing our growth of being able to like actually fight these nations that we used to look at the leaderboards and be like, oh shit, these guys are fucking monsters. What? Holy shit. It's like it's dope to see that.
Yeah, it's definitely cool if you look at like the top, 50 or so, in Elite Wars. You can see a good mix of globes, not necessarily nations, but a good mix of globes all the way from 1 to, 5, 6 even, And I don't know, maybe there's not a 6 there anymore, but long story short, there's a lot of nations in there in that top 50 that can really, fucking, move the brick, if you know what I mean.
For sure, absolutely. It's gonna be a lot of fun, especially seeing these new mergers coming out. Seeing if any of them actually amount.
Yeah, I mean, because I know, like, even like Face Alliance, they're like what 70 or some shit like that. Call it, they move a lot, but say they average around top 80 for conversation's sake in Elite War. If they can merge together, man, they, whatever, maybe not even merge together, just get 10 or 12 bases out of that Orc Alliance. I just don't think that Dreadnought's going to give up any control. He's going to still want to be the man.
Oh, of course.
But he doesn't lead anything. So it's like, you can't be the man and lead. You're not lead. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's gonna be.
So I feel like if they can come together, man, that can be a big jump for them. Like you guys ran up the Elite War ranks. After you guys got your merger over there, and same conversation with those guys, man. They can shoot right into the top 20. I feel like if they come together.
Yeah, then like
just because of those two monster bases, you get Ram's base or fuck Ram, Faith's base and Dreadnought's base in that same alliance with a couple of other backup guys. Man, that's difficult to mess with.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be cool to see for sure, in my opinion.
I just don't know if they have like a battle leader, like who's their battle leader and shit like that.
Valkyrie for sure. Valkyrie's nice at leading.
It'd definitely be good though. I think the Elite War ranks can definitely change over the course of the next call it 6 weeks for conversation's sake.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun to watch.
Definitely be a good way to take a look at whose mergers are at least somewhat successful for sure.
I'm hoping to see.
Yeah,
I'm hoping to see Raz actually make it in the top 100.
I think if the 439/426 guys, same thing. Because I think they're all like right there in like the low 100s, if I remember correctly. Maybe no.
Dude, honestly,
439 is like 360.
Bro, I hope Raz makes it in the top 100 so they can challenge them nonstop in the League Wars. Yo. I do. I genuinely do.
Just whenever he pops up.
Just all the time, like religiously. We're gonna be a pest, bro. An absolute pest.
But he doesn't show up for a normal time Elite Wars because he sleeps. Remember, he doesn't go to bed till like 4 or 5 in the morning or whatever, some dumb shit. So he sleeps through the 8 a.m. our time, Elite Wars that his alliance sets up.
Hot mess. I didn't want to go. Hot mess. So someone else is asking, how do they determine merges? Can you explain it in a very simplistic way? Camel.
They flip a coin and they laugh and point.
Exactly. Camel.
Spin the wheel.
Spin the fucking wheel.
Yeah. And there's magnets on the back of that bitch,
Someone wants to merge up, not down. Yeah, well, most nations do, I would say. It's just, depends. If you're about that life, you merge down. If you're not, you merge up.
It's not even being about that life. So I think it's about being smart or not. Like, can you fucking, hang? And some people just can't. And it's no fault of anybody's, other than the nation itself.
If like for instance, for like a conversation's sake, all right, so let's pick out like a old nation that has a really good void record. That'd be better than mine. Let's say like so right now I can only think of like one nation. Like, all right, we'll just do it just for conversation's sake. We'll say 52. If I got merged with 52, I would choose 52 for the void record. I would merge down. Yeah,
just for the void record?
Absolutely.
You don't think that merging 52 up to our globe?
It would be too easy, bro. It'd be too easy. It'd be way too easy.
Not necessarily.
Why?
It's just organization, bro.
Dude,
that's all that is.
You're talking about like, all right, 385 and 52. You're talking about like, bro, you're getting straight up
But that would also open up the doors for not just lucky old Barry to get that fucking pristine merger, right? You're talking about nation one coming up to fucking, whatever, to some other good nation in the 400s.
But we'd still be able to compete. We'd still be able to compete in the Globe One merge, GC.
I mean, depending on how the others mergers look like, for sure. But if 219 and 260 merge, like, you don't got a chance.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm just saying for like conversation's sake, though.
Yeah, I mean, I would. I wouldn't do it for the void record. I would do it just for the sheer fact of, going down there to compete at that level, because those guys have been doing it for longer than we have, and I'd be able to bring my city, to a nation like 52, like I would love to do that, like I think that would be cool, regardless of GC or not, like, whatever. I think that all those things would be, legitimate. But like I wouldn't do it just for a void record. But if I thought we can go down there and compete,
I feel like, as if if I go down there, I feel as if I could compete.
You could, dependent upon the other mergers. Like again, it would really be dependent upon that. If they were merging those guys up to us, then yeah, man, that would be, or vice versa, that would be wholesome. But if they were also merging, 1 and 30 together,
but you got
that wouldn't.
But look at it this way. We're talking about two nations with an alliance that's in the like what? You got a top 3 Elite War alliance, and you got a rank 15 alliance in Elite War. I mean, it's not really like
that's scary, bro.
Yeah, it's terrifying. So I mean, in reality, I feel as if we could compete at that level, so I would be okay with it.
You could from the Elite War standpoint, right? But when you go to the GC standpoint,
but GC
man,
just as well. But not GC as well.
No, because you got all them farmer fucks, man, that actually come out to participate for that day.
Yeah, but you gotta also remember, we're talking about like, imagine if like Day stayed the same and ED1 stayed the same. You're getting smacked by both on 2 different fucking corners.
Yeah, but I don't think Day could compete with going up against a 290 or some shit like that.
Why would you think that though? Because I mean, we're showing that in like the Elite Wars and stuff.
Just organic growth, man. They have that many C36s or C37s above, man, than what you guys have. Troop for troop, they should be better stat. They should be, bigger fleets, more merit, all of those things just organically because they're 300 plus nations older than you. Forget about your skill or your spenders or any of those things. Though.
That's the thing. Like we've been versing them in Elite Wars and we've been smacking them around.
Correct.
all these alliances that you're naming about organically being bigger than us, when we verse them in Elite Wars, we smack them around.
Yeah, I just think it's different for GC for when it comes, depending on the nations you play GC. Like 52 doesn't play GC anymore, right? Because they know they can't win.
They're waiting for a merger.
Correct. Yeah. They know they can't win. They're in 4 through 5 choose, right? They're not playing
have enough
for
activity
GC right now.
For that.
Yeah, but I'm also
gotta be tired of Elite Wars too.
I'm also just making this is a hypothetical situation. Keep in mind, so like
for sure.
It's definitely like on those events, definitely like, not a merger I want by any means.
Use 255 for instance, bro. What are they? 3 fucking 4-time GC champs now. Blah blah blah.
Who?
Right?
255. Yeah.
Yeah, 3-4. Who's played them in like? Are they actually playing like legitimate Void Wars now?
I don't know.
They have a winning streak.
Oh, they got a winning streak going on.
More than 2?
More than 2.
Oh.
Woohoo! Well, that's good. That's good because pre-merger, man, they were a bunch of dog trash.
I mean, there's some nations. I mean, I'm looking into like personally. I kind of am thinking of wanting to merge down for my next merger.
And the same thing with like 320, right? Like a lot of these nations aren't great in void and stuff like that, but they're winning GCs.
Yeah, because it's kind of like the mold. It's like it's hard to be a void nation and be able to win a GC.
The words out of my mouth, bro. You're gonna let them farmers hang around and play in GC, or you're gonna kill them fuckers and win some voids.
Exactly.
I also think GC with the 2 out of the 3 rounds is fundamentally flawed.
Yes, I believe
if you allow all 3 rounds, I guarantee you a lot of those GC outcomes would be different.
Absolutely. Like last GC, I don't think 385 loses it if we're able to play all three. I don't.
Well, that's just goes to preparation and and availability. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of your Asian players I know showed up for round 3.
Yeah,
And
because
didn't play round 2.
They really wanted to be able to participate in round 3 and try blowing them out, which we still couldn't do. It was 354 was just canceling us out. If 354 wasn't there, we probably would have been able to pull a lead. It was 354 really just wanted to like clash with us and just keep like going at us. Like we could handle 320. 320 wasn't like the ones to worry about. It was 354 constantly kicking us out when we took it from 320.
We lost in round 2.
Yeah, we lost in round 2. Period.
Yeah, thank you, Chad.
We did.
100%. And that's why I'm saying if we could play all 3 rounds, that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah. Or at least drop a couple big boys.
Well, I mean, it seems like the alliance that you guys were supposed to partner with, like they didn't follow the program. I mean, from what it looked like is they were going straight up into the middle and then they were just getting wrecked.
Well, yeah. At the end of the day,
wasn't the word they were supposed to take the towers?
They were supposed to go and grab the small little wells.
Yeah, the small toilets.
Yeah, they were supposed to go and do that, but they didn't do that, which caused a lot of issues. But I mean, bro, it's not the end of the world, man. I mean, we still have yet to lose a real event other than that. So I mean,
they'll do it next. They'll do it next time.
Well,
they'll learn from that. You guys will probably get this time. This next time.
No, absolutely. I mean, there's always next. We already said it to ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, personally, Barry, I still think you can beat Faith in their team. Like even with the Dreadnought merger, man. Like
I'm actually more confident now that they moved up and knocked 320 down. I'm more confident in winning it now than I was when 320 was still there.
Yeah, true that.
So I mean, because if you really look at it, like I mean, not disrespecting Joker's nation and Rexy's nation because I love their nation as well. Like they're good friends of mine, but like they're not like a heavy void. Like they're not a really good void nation.
Yeah, they're super fat, bro. Let's call it what it is.
They are. They're what? They were like 24 billion BP or some shit like that.
Yeah, super fat, bro.
And we were in there.
And then what? They won a GC and immediately lost Void War.
Yes, and we were at 12 billion. Like we were a 12 billion BP nation. Like we're the slimmest double merge nation. Like
yeah, I wish Joker was here so I could break his nuts. How are you gonna win a GC then have that cool golden city in your nation and lose Void? How the fuck are you gonna do that? Where they do that at?
I have no idea. Who they lose to?
I don't even remember. I just remember him crying that he lost.
God damn it. That shit's crazy. It's depressing, bro. That's one thing I pride myself on my nation for. Fuck that. We do not lose voids. And I'll proudly say that shit. We do not lose them.
What is your
what's your void record?
90, 88?
Yeah, 90 something.
That's what's up.
We're in there.
I thought you were telling me that you lost like 3 voids after you merged.
My first merger, yeah, we lost 3 straight voids in my first merger. But the thing is, we were borderline undefeated before our first merger.
Yeah.
So I mean,
yeah.
And then we went into our first merger, lost 3 straight, and never lost again. It's just that it was just our first merger. We didn't.
And then what did you do? What did you do to like turn that around?
Killed everybody.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much killed everybody. Forced people to have T4 that were leaking.
Brief civil war.
Yeah, we had a 3-day civil war. And then I just started fucking actually going ham and started winning every Void, Tyrant, and Frenzy Master, and literally just started setting the tone for everybody. Like, let's fucking go, guys.
Wait. No second merger, there was no civil war.
Second merger was just
that thing was cookie cutter, bro. What do you mean? Had that shit planned for 6 months?
Yeah, second merger more than 6 months, bro.
Had flags planted on fucking spreadsheets and shit.
We had this merger planned for like the last 3 years since our nations even came
exactly.
Too fucking funny.
Yeah, nah, literally,
Like, all
we
right,
had that.
Demon, you're getting the fucking buff building over there in Sector A. Fucking.
Literally, though, bro, it was crazy. We literally had this shit all planned out. It was the most smoothest possible transaction of a merge you could ever have. Like, I mean, bro, it was like instant. Everybody already in the right alliance. Flags were already being thrown up. People were shooting the shit. I mean, I think our biggest issues we had was just genuinely like the most minor shit you could ever see in an alliance. Like, I forget like the babyest little arguments we had. It was so minor, bro.
Echo fucking up the hive.
Is Todd
like
still
that.
in Alliance or no?
Who?
Todd?
Yeah, they're still in alliance. They're like
So you guys have what, 3 alliances over there?
In theory, yeah. In theory, we do, but like realistically,
really 2.
Yeah, really 2.
And how long before you eradicate the 3rd?
What, TOD? It's probably soon.
It's
That's a good question.
It's in the works, you know.
It's definitely on its way.
The spreadsheet is being followed to the T.
Yes.
I mean, they're kind of doing it on their own, anyways.
Exactly. I mean, bro, like once
Well, that's what happens. So let's talk about that real quick for a second. At what point, you know, is that the fucking recipe? Is just keep merging until all the trash is recycled? You know.
Basically, TOD what they've been doing now is they've already been catching on to like getting rid of their own players.
You can talk for days.
So they've just been cutting their own dead weight little by little, just getting rid of people. So
In
pretty
order
soon
to
they're going to
protect
be left.
themselves, right? Yeah, it's like automatic self-survival.
So, and pretty soon they're just going to be left with nobody. So then the remaining few will just merge into our second alliance, and then we'll just be left with 2 decent. Well, us, Day, and then a second decent one. Yeah.
Likely GFS at this point. But so basically, what it is it's like we have our, which Retap loves a lot. We have our spreadsheet like bot thing that basically tells us like their kill death ratio, like their losses that they gained during an event, and basically tells how much BP they lost, the amount of troops they lost, everything. Like it literally breaks it down and it highlights you red. When you put in red, bro, if you're in like Day, I mean it depends on your circumstance. Like
who's the paper pusher of Day, bro? Who fucking tracks that shit?
Like I said, a bot.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna have to have that conversation later then.
That's a weird situation. It's like a spreadsheet tracker thing. It's dope. It basically runs down, and I can give you guys like a quick little tour of it real fast. Let me share screen. How do you even share screen on this? Okay, there you go. I'll share screen for podcast room. Go live. It's gonna probably be a little awkward real quick. All right, let me go down. Scroll.
Why am I so big on the stream?
Why? I don't know. So results. I'll give you guys like basically like a quick little rundown. Aggression, participation. No, we'll go to the last one. I'm not gonna give you the current one. Okay, so this is against 299, and it's going to show you exactly. Hopefully, it'll open on my laptop. I might have to open this on my actual phone, which would be hella annoying. Hold on. Nah, bro, stop playing. Those are Marshalls, bro. Yeah, they're Marshalls, dog. Stop playing. What the hell's wrong with you, bro? You're wilding. Alright, whatever, bro. Yeah. Motherfucker stealing my nephew's fruit snacks. Bro, y'all are tripping.
I can share it, Barry, if you need.
No, I got it. It's coming up right now. Just taking a long time to load because I'm sharing my screen. Can you even see it?
No.
Oh my god. Alright, yeah, 30K share it. I'm tripping. I forgot that it opened up on the website, so you guys wouldn't be able to see it on my podcast live. If I'm doing this on my phone, it's super irritating. I mean, super easy, but extremely difficult.
Okay, guys, see it?
Hold on.
Is this sort of like an efficiency rating like thing for Void?
Yes.
To see who did well and who fed.
Yes. So basically, what it does is I'll walk you through it right here, right now. So just so if you can, actually, why can't I zoom in on this more? All right. Well, it's not a big deal. So if you scroll
where you
down,
want me to click, I'm
so
just
go
gonna
scroll all the way down.
randomly here.
Can you just show me what the top columns are so I can see
Go through
exactly
the top
what
columns
the
first.
fields are?
So that's the KD where his cursor is. Deaths, kills, KD, and then it goes to power, reputation, kill score.
More.
So that just shows
It
everything.
has like everything on this thing.
So you see how when they're
You
starting to
fuck up, you're
turn,
gonna see it in here in red,
So-
like Barry said.
see how it shows like red right there, like how it's like a little.
How are you
red?
getting the data?
Oh, that's just for days.
Don't want to be in the red. Definitely don't want to be in the red.
You never want to be in the red, but you never want to be on the bottom of this list.
Yeah, so when
This-
you're down here in the dark red,
You're in trouble.
you don't have a good
Like-
future.
So are y'all?
He's
Is,
going to
is
enter you
the
if you're in the red.
information being imported, or are you having to manually enter it?
These are not manually entered at all.
That's like super complicated.
Yes, the person that runs
The way
the
that
system-
210 did it, we only did the alliances and just did it that way.
Can you actually jump
Took
and show that?
screenshots before, and then
So that's our kill
5
death
minutes
ratio.
before Void ended, we took a screenshot there, then we calculated it.
Yeah,
correct.
Added all the scores together. That was how efficient alliances were doing.
You guys
are like going 3 steps up above that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happened? So what happened here was an individual inputted a lot of manual data on every single aspect that he could get. Warplane, officers, BP, kill ratio, loss ratio, like everything.
No,
and then
it's not.
after that, as things progressed, it was tracked very, very, very intimately. So that way, if there was a frenzy, a void, a triangle war, like it's say it's over like a 30-day period, right? So you have like several events. You literally have like a linear progress, whether it be like up, down, good, bad.
Well, all I'm saying is just whoever set this up needs to come up with a price and hit people's DMs because they can make money, whatever. Because I need this in 425 as well as 357. I'll pay whoever set it up. You know where my DM's
How much
at.
will you pay? How much will you pay?
I don't know. I'm sure we could have a conversation. I'm a salesman, so
He's a businessman. He's not going to throw out the price first.
Yeah.
You don't ever bet against yourself.
Guys, on a serious
Oh,
note,
Barry could definitely hook you up with. Who
time
set
out,
this up.
guys. Time out, guys. So
He does a really good job. To set
this is
up.
a live.
He does.
This
and
is
he
a-
should get the business.
He literally has it updated. He has it updated like within like a day.
This is also live, guys.
Yeah, I definitely have people to maintain it once I have the guts.
So
yeah, and whatever it takes to get the information. So yeah, whatever happened, Barry, like let's talk about that for sure.
Okay, yeah, we'll chat about it, but definitely keep the
Because I could definitely use this.
PM.
It'd make everybody's life a little bit easier, and I'm sure anybody who gives a rat's fuck would want a piece of this too. So somebody can make a couple of bucks. That's all I'm saying.
No bucks to be made.
I definitely set a
It's
bunch
a
of
lot.
farmers up too.
It's a lot.
Yeah, exactly. I'd love to post a link to this in the nation chat. It's like
that'd
here
be
comes
glorious.
motherfuckers.
And this is exactly how the other alliances like.
All right, so 30K. Can you
Because then
give me
they
a
look at it and then they're like, "Holy shit,
30K.
We didn't do shit."
Time out, guys. 30K. Can you
Players collide, numbers don't lie.
30K.
Yeah, facts, man. I agree with that one for sure.
30K. Can you actually cancel that out real quick and go to the actual website for him?
Yeah, I like that a lot.
So, is somebody manually tracking this, or
No.
is there some efficiency
I'll
that they have?
chat with you on. I'm gonna chat with you on this side.
I haven't asked him exactly.
I
how
know
he does
exactly what it
I
is.
just know that he inputs shit and then it generates the rest.
It's
Lumber's very interested.
Yeah.
He pretty much set the baseline up for it, and then after that, it just I guess he updates one thing, and it just figures out the rest on its own. So I think the hardest part for him was just the initial setup.
Yeah. So Lumberg, like basically what it is, like he put in the baseline data set.
It's an
and then
it's
after
an
that,
AI. It's
then
an AI, guys.
things
It's,
could
it's
be
essentially an AI.
way more easily tracked, or
Essentially,
lack
it's
of
an AI.
terminology, if you will.
I don't want to use the word.
I'm still not understanding. Like, is he running a program? I guess maybe he can't share that, but
I'll
like
chat with
this
you on
is
the side about it.
painstakingly detailed for somebody to kind of manually put this in. Right?
Yeah, it's definitely not. It's definitely not manually done, Lumberg. I can almost guarantee that. If it's manually done, then it's not accurate.
It's like Tableau or Power BI, right? It's pulling it from a database. And
Yeah,
then
it's there's some sort of code or API that's pulling the information.
It's a Power BI basically, like
Yeah.
30K said.
30K. You want to do me a favor and
this is awesome. Yeah.
30K.
That's how Barry keeps the world so in check, though. And I've only been there for about a month now, and it's
30K.
very streamlined.
I agree. He can make some money setting this up, especially if it's not like manual.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'd be huge, and I feel like like a lot of people, especially with high tier nations that actually want to compete in Void or whatever, come in. I know I'd use this.
30K.
Bitch, you red, you dead. Right? That's the rule, right?
30K.
Yeah, that's the rule,
basically.
right? You get set to red, you're dead. That's just the rule. So I like it, man.
30K.
And most of the times, the dudes that are in red, they're the ones that
anybody
got
hear
zeroed
me?
out anyways during Void.
Can anybody hear me?
So after that, it's like pretty much
that kill death ratio is definitely off.
Yeah, most of them like they might get a second chance, they might not, depending on.
Can anyone hear me?
Well, you can see the debt. The alliances.
No one can hear me?
And you can see where it's coming from.
Hey, yo. No one can
that's
hear me?
clear as day, you're leakers. There's no question.
You guys can't hear me? Bro, I've been trying to talk for the past like 20 minutes, bro. 30K, take that thing down real quick, bro. Jesus Christ. Oh, shit. Lord have mercy.
It's been messing with Barry's signal.
Bro, no. I'm saying take that fucking yeah. Oof. All right, I don't want to keep it up for too long. And I was trying to tell you guys like I didn't want to I'll talk to you guys privately outside of this live.
Yeah,
it's a live. It's a live.
I was waiting for you.
He said some secret sauce information just got spilled.
Bro, it's not even just the information, it's the facts of talking about transaction of money and all that other stuff. I was trying to get that to cut out.
Hey, it's a good thing you never said nothing.
All hacked your whole thing. We're all fucked now.
No.
Well, now you're gonna give it to me for free, or I'm telling.
Yeah. It's not. No, it's
we
not
got witnesses.
I mean, it's not me making the transaction. I'm not making any transactions. This is not a for sale product.
I'm just kidding, brother.
It's not a
Oh my God!
service.
We'll get the lawyers.
I'll
Chicken, change your name again.
You need to go on YouTube, bro, so we can start sending tips. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
you can send me all
right,
tips.
so 30K. Can you show the actual website that you know what I mean? The website that was though, because I can't show screen share for that
one that has all the graphics and everything.
Yeah, the one that has the graphics and shows you the growth of people's cities, and you can
I love that.
The amount of
Lee, you're gonna love this, man. You got it's so much more in depth than you know.
What channel is it at on the left there?
Yeah, it's on the right hand side. Somebody shared it, and then I think they deleted it immediately. Shit.
You can send me the link or whatever.
If you're here, you want to send that link again? I think somebody there it is. It's aoodata.github.io/
They put it in the chat.
Yeah, you can actually sit there and you could take a look, and it will show you like the growth of a city, like in its time periods. Like you can actually click on a name of a certain specific player, and click out all the other people, and then watch their growth. And like see how they've been progressing. Are they actually growing their city? So like this helps for like when somebody somebody gets gifted or jumps into a new city, uses a new city. You want to track their progression. Are they continuing to grow that city? Are they how are they progression compared to the old player? Like you can kind of track their growth on it, you know?
Yeah, this is like Power or Tableau or Power BI for sure. This is
It's
great.
absolutely fire in my opinion. Here I'm gonna jump in your stream now.
Yeah, tell me where you want me to click.
So how do you get your nation up on this fucking thing? That is the question, you know?
So currently right now the only nations that are on this website are 594 and 385. And like I said, I will talk to you on the side
I got you
about this, you know what I mean? But because I gotta talk to the person that makes this. I don't make this. So and then this at the bottom, this is my favorite aspect of this. So this shows every event that since this website's been created of what we've done and what it's and who it's been against, how much the point score was, whether it was a win or loss, a frenzy or a void, and the exact date.
Yeah,
like
4 or 5 truly sucks. We had more points in day than their entire world.
But it literally like breaks it down, and then like you go up to the top real quick. All right, so now click on all these names right here. Like click TB Shade right there. No, right there. Click that. Just click all their names off. Yep, just keep clicking them. It'll disappear all their names. Yep. All right, and now for instance, let's go like somebody that I like watching on here because I guess the way he grew his city in such a short period of time.
Rado.
No, Al Rock. Go to Al Rock. Watch this.
Oh. How do you spell that one?
AL.
Oh, it's just Al Rock.
Yeah, and it'll pop up right there, right underneath, and it'll give you the full name. All right, now you can see his growth in the time frame he's been growing this city.
No, that's on officer.
All right, so now go to like Titan real quick. Watch his Titan. Like this is why I like watching this, is because you can see how fast somebody grows. And like in their time frame, or like you can actually go through and see every little thing. Like, all right, go to let's say city level, like how fast he grew his city. Like they'll show the amount of time it took him to get so and so, like from there to there, and then you can go to his warplane, like how he's been doing in that department in growth wise, and then you can go down to like the actual
This
events.
is huge, bro. This is huge for a lot of different things, bro.
Like you can see like where he's been like kind of going, and then you can go to let's say frenzy kill event. Oh no, let's go to void kill event. Let's go take a look at what he's been doing at void kill event. So this is kind of where he's like ranging, you know what I mean? Whether it's his point scores, like kind of where he's been at, but he's always above like around 100 million points, like and above.
Yeah, I like it.
So like that will kind of give you like a range of what type of player he is in those, and that's just the actual void kill event. Like then you can do the actual event and see the entire score. And obviously, like everybody for void for that 299, that last one is low because it was just a T4 fight.
Yeah, fact.
So it's like you're not really seeing much there, but like you can kind of see by like, and then when you look down and see like, all right, which event was on this month and why was it so low, and you go and check like, oh, okay, because his score was low. I mean, our whole entire nation score was low during that event. That's probably why his score was low. You can kind of get a range.
Yeah, bro. No, this is I don't know, you know. Yeah, I mean it's a game changer for sure. You know, it's like you can keep everybody accountable with this to a certain degree.
Absolutely,
you know?
bro. I love this. This is like one of my favorite things. When I seen it like actually like introduced at first, I couldn't stand it. I was like, I don't trust it. I don't believe it. But like after like a few events with it, and I started actually really looking, I was like, oh shit, this is actually accurate as fuck. Like to the T. Like I was like, bro, I remember that dude getting zeroed. He did get fucking zeroed, and he's already highlighted red as fuck. Like this guy did do well. Like
show him how bad I've been slacking off his comparison.
What is your name in game at this point?
Daddy Cash.
Yeah, there you are.
The top one, I guess, don't matter. So yeah, now you got him over here.
Your growth compared to that's Cash's growth compared to Al Rock.
You can't compare me to Al Rock though. Come on now, that ain't right.
Look, poor Cash.
Yo, damn Cash.
Yeah.
Put the 2 Ginzos up back to back. See what happens.
Bro, I've been pushing EMPs. Everyone knows what that takes.
But now let's go to Void.
It's such a grind, dude.
Doing in Void Kill event compared to Al Rock. Where the fuck are
He's
you?
not even on there.
He's not even registered. You only have a dot. What the fuck, Cash?
I've been in every void. I don't know what happened.
Yo, good for the great. We're waiting for those fucking M's, Cash.
Click off
22K away, baby.
Click
22K.
Click Al Rock's name off so that way you can see what Cash actually has been doing. All right, so you literally just have a dot, bro.
Why am I only a
Put
dot?
bullet on there too.
Probably because you keep changing.
There
your
was
fucking
2
name.
Daddy Cashes there.
Yeah,
Search Daddy Cash again.
A white Cash, fucking fuck Cash.
No, there's only one Daddy Cash. Let's see it.
I just put Cash
He
in
did.
there.
He put.
You've had a million Daddy Cashes. Oh, like,
Yeah, listen. I've been in every city up in this bitch. That's why.
That's probably his whole system's probably fucked because of you.
Yeah, it's fucked when you change your name. Put bullet and see what happens. Because I changed my name.
Yeah, here fucking this whole system up.
Yep.
Well, that's Bullet. All right, Bullet. Okay.
Like if someone new takes over the city, it drops the old one and applies the new one because you showed us that was.
Oh yeah, we did figure that out.
With legs to like when I got it right.
Yeah, so it restarts once a new owner is in the city.
But if I put
A new
my name
owner
in here, I
meaning
won't
like
have
a new
history.
name?
Like a yeah, in theory, like I think he updates whether it's a new owner in the city.
Ah, okay. Damn.
So it'll re-update shit.
Well, no,
And
because
it's got
like,
all those
there's my
and it's
name
got all
changed.
those languages up there too, man, which is huge for because like my spreadsheet chick in 425 is definitely Japanese, so
Yeah, nah, this spreadsheet goes hard, bro. Like I'll give it to him. The guy that makes this definitely he's on his fucking shit. The dude's solid as fucking. Like I said, I'll talk to you about off the side. I gotta talk to my guy.
Is he from 594?
No, he's not from 594. He's from 385. He's an original 385 guy.
Oh look!
Hey Barry, can we see radio?
You want to see radio? Yeah, you can type.
Yeah, because I know that dude's been killing it.
It's RAI.
RAIDO.
Yeah, right there, you see him. This guy is a fucking monster. Yo,
Yeah,
crazy.
no, fucking chase me in Elite War for fucking 45 minutes.
Dude's awesome. He is freaking awesome.
He's got the highest LRA in day right now. He's higher than Shade right now.
And he did it so sneakily too, which is what I loved about it.
Crazy, bro.
Yes.
So take Bullet off. Take Bullet off so you can actually
put radio and Panda together. Let's see how that stacks up.
Well,
no, it's Rado and Shade is the better
it's
look.
Rado and Shade. It's definitely Rado.
We do three. We do three.
So you want to do like go to like Titans. All right, maybe not Titans. Do like 6 months. Do like 6 months. So like see how the little button set it up.
Yeah. Don't do all.
See like the 6 month mark right there, right next to all. Yeah, you were just on it.
Oh, right there.
Yeah. All right. So I mean, you can see it's progressively going up. It's harder to see at their level because they're fucking already so ridiculously high. But like, go to like officers.
Yeah, this thing's sick, dude.
Like, look how Rado is
Rado
just constantly rising.
Right now.
Just constantly booming up, bro.
How is his LRA higher than Shade's though? Seeing this,
I don't know. Yo, I've been trying to figure it out because obviously, like,
It's gotta be officer skills or something somewhere. He's
No,
got triple
I
S's
don't
and
know
Shade
what-
doesn't.
I think it's the island. I think something in the island he went ham on and Shade.
Shade's Island is better though. Look at it.
Okay,
Yeah, but the thing is, Shade
let's do radio and Azure.
Shade
Radio and
unlocks
Azure
it.
would be more
So the thing about Shade,
radio and Azure.
the thing about Shade is he gets the initial like island item, but he doesn't like go ham on getting the island stuff because it's not events he really likes to enjoy to play. You know what I mean? Like it's like island shit is boring. Like getting the island shit is like boring, in my opinion. It's like nothing you really like. If you're like an actual fighter, you really don't want to go do island shit.
Let's do radio and Azure.
Azure is crazy too, bro.
That'd be a good.
I literally just collected like 200 of his diligent gifts like the other day, and that was like the third time he's done it in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, he's between the two of them.
Yeah, you guys definitely got some monsters up in this bitch.
Absolutely. The merits going up on
Yeah.
Shade.
Especially that demon guy.
Yeah, fucking demon guy. Let's look at demon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why
Let's see what the fuck is demon doing, huh? Let's go take a look.
Demon spends 200K in Elite War each time.
Look at him. He's on path with Shade right now. That's sick.
Well, this guy's killing it, dude.
Yo, that's sick bastard. Constantly rising in Titan power. Okay, I see you. What a sicko this guy is.
He's a freaking tough guy, man.
Fucking guy. He's staying level though on that warplane. He's casually grinding it out.
That warplane's such a grind, bro.
Bro, it is.
Damn.
Yeah, that was the event that.
Well, everybody did that for 299 Void.
Bro, no, that was the void that he was fucking on my ass. Me and him was going back and forth for. I was getting so frustrated.
That was
against Pack 7.
Yeah, 564.
That was 594.
Right here is 299, right? I would assume March 25th.
Yeah, everybody we're all complete. Like I think you could literally show the entire alliance. We're all at our lowest at version 299. That was one of the roughest fucking boring voids of.
Well, yeah, I mean the overall points was like 10 million.
Bro, it was we scored in like 10 minutes of frenzy. What we scored in fucking 24 hours against fucking 299.
Yeah, I think we hit like 5 cities, right? And that was it.
It was ridiculous, bro. Absolutely.
Yeah, no, that void was against 594 though. That was no, not 594. What was it? That was P4P.
Yeah, that was 564.
Oh, 564. There we go.
Yeah, 564.
Hey, Barry, could I ask a couple of questions?
Absolutely.
But before that, first, let me just say this is probably the most intricate tracking that I've ever seen. So hats off to this guy. I mean, he's not only is he good with the data, he's good with the the website to build this. And do you make this available to like everybody in your nation, like the other alliances can see it?
Yeah. So
it includes all player information, not just day.
Yes, everybody.
Wow, yeah, this is massively impressive.
I'm telling you, like, give me a price.
Yo, stop saying price on a live, please.
Bro, just hit whoever made this. Just hit my DM. Let's chat. Okay, we can hit the. Hey, listen, we can make this a business, motherfucker. We can do it well.
Let's exchange some resources.
Let's not get Barry in trouble. But yeah, you know where to find him. Another question I have is, since you've had this, have you lost a void?
Never.
Is this?
Oh, wait, no, we lost one. We lost one. We lost one against 524, the void right before we merged, and this was due to basically a situation where we were just fighting T4. It was another one of those type of situations, and we were just not active enough during that void. I think it was like some holiday or some shit. We were shitty, bro. It was just a really shitty performance by.
It was New Year's, wasn't it?
It was something like that, bro. It was some sort of thing, but it's on there.
Yeah, it's right. Well,
it's right there.
You're back in
Void.
time.
And then the last thing, Barry, I'm going to say.
There's one right
I was
here.
going to request 385 for void, and then now that I see your system, I no longer am interested in requesting you for void. So yeah, you've got this stuff down, and we do this manually just for our alliance, and that's really, really painstaking. So this seems awesome, and it's at an amazing level of detail. But yeah, that's exactly what you kind of need to hold your players accountable. What we've never been able to do was hold everybody in the alliance or in the nation accountable. So this would really, really help anyone doing it. So just really, really impressed. So. And I'm not requesting your nation anymore for void. So
Respect.
Why?
I just want to say, by the way, Barry, I did find myself, and if you do me solo compared to when I got the city, I've actually increased the shit out of everything, as you well know.
Absolutely, I know. I'm not going based off of what we're seeing here right this moment. I honestly, I see it better like when I can break it down, like where I'm actually manually like fucking with everything. Like right here, like I can't really like click on.
Well, I'm also. It was the second daddy cache. The first one is broken. That's why. Obviously, I ain't gonna work against these people. Get rid of all of them. Get rid of everyone but me, and then go to 6 months for everything.
Can you throw me in this thing? Just pretend I'm in your nation and just throw me in there so that way I can compare myself
you
to
can grab a city in 385.
So go to go to. This was one of the main things I did. Go to PP. You'll see something funny right there. Power, yeah. So you could see when I got the city because I dismissed the fuck out of troops. I never got hit. I went from 70 mil BP to 55 when I got it. Just because I don't like to not be able. I don't like to not be able to hide troops. So I can hide all 5. I have 5 fleets that I could hide.
Yeah, but why don't you just grow your troop size? Why don't you just get some
Because
merit?
my city's not strong enough to not get zeroed.
Oh.
He's a C-37. Well, C-38 with no empanadas.
22K, baby. I'm so close. The curse is lifted.
Share your fucking commander ID. See if anybody wants to donate to your 20K.
Nobody likes Daddy Cash.
I'll
share it
got
though.
a free gift the other night.
You'll never know, bro.
Somebody did send me a blue coin gift actually the other night.
Nice. I never get those really lately. It's always
they stayed anonymous though, which annoys me.
I know who it is then. Psychological.
Yeah. Your thing is in here. Your commander ID is in here.
Mine is over here. It's in support vets.
I posted mine in the podcast chat if anybody does want to help.
Yeah, if you ever want to do support Barry, it's right here on this support vet channel.
I'll support Barry once I get this shit for 425 and 357. I got you.
Support Barry's gold plane.
Patreon link below.
The local 385, you know.
Yeah, you already know. Local 385 all day. But let me go back up in here. I don't know, over there in the corner, wasn't it?
No, I mean,
what do you mean? The last times you came, bro. Come on, cut the bullshit, bro. Cut the bullshit, bro. You didn't lose no.
Hey, last question, Barry. Sorry,
Yes,
is this website public? Meaning anybody can see this?
The website is. The results are not. So the website, anybody can go on and log on to this website and go and take a look at our growth in terms of like what we've been doing, all that other stuff. That this is okay to be public in my opinion because it doesn't really show like it really doesn't give the information like the results page would. The results page is more confidential in my opinion to us because it's actually showing where like the leaks will come, all that other stuff. That stuff I don't want to the public. That stuff stays within day, which is why it's in a day server, like actual like you have to have a day or a 385 tag in order to see this. So like if you don't have a 385 tag, you can't see this stuff. The stuff that we did share here, but that was a previous void. It's all good.
Got it. So everything that you're sharing is public because you can pretty much just look at this information.
Yeah, so all the stuff that's on the screen currently right now, that's public. The stuff that I came back in when my mic wasn't working and I wasn't able to shut it down, that stuff is public.
We were high in your nation for a good 20 minutes.
Yeah, I was literally yelling at the screen like, bro, shut that off. Shut that off.
Like, you could have just pinged me and I'll just pop up.
No, I thought my mic, because Leggot just kept talking and talking. I was like, is he just talking over me? Like, what's good with him, bro? Like, I was getting so frustrated. I was like, yo, what the fuck? And then I realized it was my mic wasn't working. You motherfucker.
There's one problem with this data being public. Like, if you're trying to say that to your spouse that, hey, I'm not spending, it's kind of hard to argue the graph.
Whoa. These are play
Come
tokens.
on. Yo, what are you doing? Easy, killer. Easy.
Be easy, lumber.
You just gotta make sure that you see this website when you privately browse. It's like Pornhub, right? You don't look at that on the other page. You look at it on the private one.
What's wrong with you, bro? Come on. Think straight here.
I don't even know what this website is.
Exactly. I've never even seen this before. Sitting there looking at it. My name's here? Why? I don't know what that
must be one of them pop-ups.
It's a troll. It's a troll. He's trying to troll me.
It's
The
white.
funny part
Barry,
about it is, if
ignore
I was
this.
looking at this shit, my wife would think I was looking at some business reports.
Not seriously though. I mean, you could get away with it, like realistically.
I'm gonna be
what
studying
learn-
this
what-
shit. She thinks I'm working, dick.
Yeah. What Lundberg is talking about is screen time and search history. That's what he's talking about.
You can't see.
Right.
You can't see you can't find out where this is if you're on private browser, dog.
But it correlates like comedically if you can patch it together. That's all.
I mean, if she's willing enough to like really do a deep dive into trying to figure out what any of this shit means, sure.
I mean, you're already fucked at that point anyway.
Exactly. If she knows what this shit means, she could just sit in your nation and just watch.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, bro, like if you're spending household money on this game and like you can't pay your bills, like there's a fucking problem. You know?
Exactly, 100%. Yeah. If she's
You know,
looking at
like,
data
if
sheets
your
for
wife's
the
got to get
game
involved
you're
in some
playing,
shit like that, bro,
yeah.
there's a fucking problem. You know, that's just all there is to it. You don't make enough money, go work harder. You know?
100%.
Yeah.
Hey, can you
100%,
scroll
yeah.
down to the void record? I want to see your opponent.
Says the top 1%er.
It's more like 0.3%, but yeah.
Damn.
God damn, lead. So savage.
That's pretty impressive.
It is. Good for
You
you.
haven't
Good for
played
you,
anybody-
man.
You haven't played anybody.
Like,
lower
I don't
than
even know what that
200.
means. I'm kind of curious as to what that means. You know?
It means he's got that real fuck you money.
I did 9 figures last year for my second time. So you know, yeah. But long story short is, man, 12 years ago I was in jail with fucking needle in my arm with no money, you know. So it's all about hard work and dedication. I don't care where you come from or what you do.
Fair
Are you
enough.
Tyler Perry?
What's that again?
Are you Tyler Perry?
Am I Tyler Perry? No, I'm not.